So, what are the roles of the boys there in America? What differs them from the girls? What they do most? Are there any activities that boys
Well,
only
there's a
boys can
lot
do?
of sports, okay? Every school will have football, baseball, basketball, track and gym, a lot of sports activities, although I understand schools are losing some of their funding for that. I don't know. And boys are boys. They like the girls and chase the girls just like they do here in the
Yeah.
Philippines. There's no difference in the children.
So, what do you think is the common denominator of all the cultures that you have experienced? What's their biggest similarity?
Personalities,
Personality.
sure.
How
I
are
think
their
so.
personalities?
Well, you find people with the same personalities. They want to do good. They want their children to be successful and their families to be established. They want what everybody wants: peace, happiness, and prosperity worldwide.
It's really nice to hear. So, in the Philippines, are there some things that in our culture that you want to change or anything?
Yes,
What would that be?
uh, the public urination.
How
I
is it?
I get that upsets me because one, it leads to filth, and we have that in America. A lot of the homeless bums, we call them, they'll just urinate anywhere. To me, it's just bad, and it's unsanitary. And then the other culture I'd like seeing changed is people taking pride in their area and keeping it nice and clean instead of. I've been at Gaisano and I've seen these little kids, 5, 6 years old, come out of Gaisano with candy wrapper, and just before they step into their parents' brand new SUV, they throw it on the ground. And that all starts at home. They need to, be taught better practice than just throwing your garbage on the ground, because somebody has to clean it
Yeah.
up.
So does this happen in America?
Oh yes, but not
Not
near
all
as
the time.
much, and usually it's in the what they call the inner cities where they have no pride, and they don't they the welfare program is giving them everything, and so they have no pride, and they let their apartments uh, run down and trash all over the place, and that's where the drug addicts and the drug dealers start to be attracted, and that's where they work out of. But you get in a normal suburban neighborhood, you don't have any of that.
Are you a big fan of music,
Oh
really?
yes, I've loved
So,
music all my life.
what is the similarity of all the music that comes from America?
Well, over here in the Philippines, you guys play a lot of the old music,
Yeah.
which I thoroughly enjoy. I mean, it's like going back in time. I hear Engelbert Humperdinck all the time. I hear Frank Sinatra. I hear all of the old songs, and I like that. I'm not a big fan of hip hop, although I must say some of the groups here, like Census, I love their dance and music style.
So, have you ever watched a video of Lady Gaga?
No, but my daughter watches her all the time.
What do you think makes them really fond of Lady Gaga style?
Well, I think Lady Gaga, if I may have seen her sing once or twice, she's just an imitation of Madonna.
Ah,
Uh, and she's captivated. There hasn't been a Madonna for a long time,
yeah.
and so she's a takeoff and very successful.
So, another question is, let's go back to your houses. What do you usually see in the houses of America?
Well, 90% of the houses in America are built of wood. Uh, right or wrong, wood is so uh, common in the United States. We have tremendous forests there. So the houses are built of wood and sheetrock and plaster with now they're putting ceramic tiles on for roofs, but in the old days it was wooden tile, and they called them shingles. Here the houses are much more sturdy because you have typhoons here,
Yeah.
and you need that sturdiness. very few cement houses in America, for the most part. In the old days, they built brick houses because brick was very cheap and very common and easy to obtain. But now, all of your developments now are built out of wood framing.
Do you know some Americans in your country that have been influenced by Filipinos who stayed there for a little bit, a little long time?
Stay here?
No, in the America, who migrated, Filipinos who migrated in America, who influenced other Americans.
I'm not sure. I mean, at the companies I worked with where we had Filipinos working there, we had them in all classes. I remember our accounting manager, he was Filipino, and he was very good. We had Filipinos in engineering. Manny Ramos was a good engineer, and he's from the Philippines. I don't know where, but he's from the Philippines. And he was a very brilliant engineer. So we have all cultures and all categories of Filipinos there and Filipinas.
So before we end, I want you to sum up things that you want to say before you turn off the camera, maybe.
Well,
about culture.
I think those of you that are thinking of relocating or starting a new life, I'd look to Rojas City because it's an up and growing community. It's clean atmosphere. I'm sitting out here in this beautiful, little overcast day, but there's white clouds up there and some blue sky. It's a comfortable weather. I'm not hot at all, and Rojas City is a great place to come here because it's a small community. People are very friendly, absolutely very friendly here. No crime rate, so to speak of. Well, I guess there's a crime rate if you're in politics, but I'm not in politics, and that's the nice thing. I'm not a threat to any politician here. All I do is I work with the Rotary Club. I'm past president. Now I'm working with the Chamber of Commerce as a director there to build Rojas City into a nice tourist place where we can bring people in and they feel comfortable. The city supports them, not financially, but supports them with the proper medical care and any protection needed. Rojas is a great place.
So
I can't say enough about Rojas.
Thank you, Sir Jerry. So
You bet.
maybe this is it.
All right.
Thank you for sharing everything about your culture.
Well, thank you.